And who are you? The proud Lord said that I should bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat, that's all the truth I know. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws, and mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. But now the rains weep o'er his halls, with not a soul to hear. Yes, now the rains weep o'er his halls, but not a soul to hear. This was a song some of you may recognize called The Rains of Castamere, made famous by the television series Game of Thrones. It's significant to me for a number of reasons. Firstly, that it's a song about pride and standing up for oneself, and additionally, it plays a significant part in my favorite TV show, Game of Thrones. I'd like to start by talking about some of the lyrics from the song. It starts out with the lyrics, "And who are you, the proud lord said, that I should bow so low." One head of family addressing another who feels taken advantage of and disrespected. He continues by saying, "Only a cat of a different coat, that's all the truth I know," referencing their parallel crests, one a red lion and the other gold, as well as their similarity in power. The song goes on to retell of how the Lannister family revolted against the rains and burned their house to the ground, concluding with the lines, "And now the rains weep o'er his hall, but no one left to hear." This may seem dark as a self-reflection piece, but I choose to see it as more of an underdog story, where an abuse of power ends up being usurped by a disrespected and disenfranchised lower class. It's about people standing up for themselves and finding their inner power, which I very much relate to. However, if you don't appreciate it for its message, its cultural relevancy is also pretty significant. The song comes from the hit HBO series Game of Thrones, where it plays an integral role as the song of the Lannister family, one of the four main houses. In the series, the Lannisters are traditionally the most hated house due to their exorbitant wealth and savage ways of amassing and maintaining power. However, at least two members of the Lannister house learned from their mistakes of their ancestors by having both riches and power ripped away from them. Through this, they learn humility, which parallels perfectly with the lion's pride motif. This is a value dynamic I often feel conflicted about within myself. Though it's important to maintain strength and presence, it's never right to use that as a basis for establishing superiority, as many of the Lannister characters choose to do in this show. In conclusion, the song tells a story of its own that I relate to in my own life. I've discussed the lyrics and what they reveal about the value of pride, as well as how that pertains to the show and pride's counter-moral of humility. I feel like this internal conflict is very human, and one I myself will probably struggle with until I find myself in a more mutually respectful environment, where no one's unreasonable expectations or power distances interfere with communication.